What is up, guys? MiniBean75 here. Today I am back with part 7 of how to build a WWE Arena in Minecraft. Today we are going to build the stage of our arena. So the first thing you're going to want to do, we're going to go to the main entrance area. We're going to take 4 blocks and go just along like that. Now, with how you're going to do it, you're actually going to move these 2 blocks farther back than what I have shown here. While I was building it, I built it, and then I realized, oh crap, I needed to go 2 blocks farther back. So you're going to do the front row of 4, then you're going to go 14 blocks diagonally on each side. Here, I believe this is 13, and then I build my 14th one here. And then basically, then you're going to go and you're just going to take your blocks and go all the way across, and you're going to make it match up to be basically a triangle. Then you're going to take glowstone, and you're going to completely fill in the entire floor with glowstone. And I'm just going to skip ahead until that's done. And as you guys can see here, this is where I moved it back 2 blocks because I decided I had a little extra space in the back, so I wanted to go through and move that back. So hopefully you did keep yours 2 blocks farther back. I'm just going to skip ahead until I have that done. Alright, so now that I've got that done, you're just going to take some light gray carpet, and basically you're just going to cover the entire floor of your stage with the light gray carpet. So I'm just going to skip ahead here until I have that done. Alright, so now we have our stage. Now we're going to build our ramp. So with the ramp, you can kind of mess around with it depending on what you decide to go with. I know me personally, while I was building this, I kind of mess around with it because each ramp is a little bit different. Some have a pretty gradual slope and some have a pretty drastic slope. So you kind of just have to mess around with it and go with what you like. Basically, I just take carpet and I put the carpet on top of anything that's going to be the higher end of the ramp, because obviously with this part it's half slabs, so you can't put carpet on it. And then the next thing you're going to do is we're going to go through here, and basically you're just going to take black wool, and basically you're just going to completely cover this section of the floor. Basically the whole section here around the stage is all going to be black wool. Now I will finish that section when I do the fireworks, which won't be till the next episode. So I'm just going to skip ahead here until that's all done. Alright, so next we're going to start on our Titantron screen. Basically on this side, it's going to be 5 blocks. Basically you're going to start from that main 4, it's going to be on the edge 1 block, as you guys can see where it matched up there. And you're going to build 5 blocks there, and then you're going to go back 1, 1, 1, just like that. And then inside, you're going to go in 1 block, take a space, and then go 3 blocks across. You'll go 4 blocks, 5 blocks, 6 blocks, 7 blocks, 1 block, 1 block, just like that. And this is basically what your Titantron screen is going to look like. Now, with the Titantron screen, you're going to make that be 3 blocks high, and you're going to do that for the entire thing. So I'll just skip ahead here until I have that done. Alright, so once you have that done, then basically you're going to take some black wool, and you're going to take some polished andesite, and basically that's how we're going to finish up this lower section of the stage. What you're going to do with the black carpet is basically you're just going to make little walls that kind of block off everything from the outside of this little entrance area. But the way I like to think about it is basically think of it as like curtains, basically, where you just don't want people to be able to see whatever is going on, behind the scenes. So you're just going to take this carpet and basically make these little walls, and then I also match that up with the andesite there and basically just completely cover it up like this. So I'm just going to skip ahead here until that's done. And once you have that finished, then you're just going to take some black wither skulls and basically just move or just place those along the front there just like that. With the new WWE stages, they have those there, and I think it looks pretty cool to put those like that. The next thing we're going to do is basically we're going to go in that row of quartz that we left. We're going to completely delete that, because at this point in the build, I decided that I wanted to use that row for the big long curtain that basically covers everything. So basically you're going to take black wool and everything that you just destroyed within that row of the quartz. Basically you're going to make a giant black wool curtain. So as you guys can see, we've got that done there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to build our main screen. For this one, I decided to go with gold. You're going to go basically in the center of your arena like this. We're going to start on the left side, basically build up 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks, and then we're going to break the 3 blocks below it. And then basically this main section is going to be a total of 8 blocks long, just like that. And it's going to be 5 blocks tall. So you're just going to make it be 5 blocks tall. And then for the next one over, we're going to go out 3 blocks. Same thing, 5 blocks tall. And then we're going to go out 2 blocks. Out 2 blocks again. And then out 1 block. And now you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to skip ahead here until that's done. And once you have that done, then what I like to do is just take either glowstone or some sea lanterns and basically just kind of go behind it and basically put a row in, basically just where the you can't see it from the front of the screen. I like to do this as kind of like a little way to keep the screens kind of lit up so that when you look at them, they don't look super dull. They really look lit up how they're supposed to. So, and then once you have that done, all right, so for the next section, basically we're going to do the lights behind or on the curtain behind the stage. For this section, honestly, because this is pre-recorded and I'm not recording my voice while I'm doing this tutorial, I am basically just going to toss on a music tune, and I'm basically just going to let this part play out and you guys can watch it. And once you have the lights done, then basically you're going to go through and we're just going to make our little scaffolding section along the top. For this one, it doesn't really matter exactly how high up you put it. You just want it to be higher than your lights. Basically, I like to go just with the edge of where the lights are sitting, and then basically just bring it all the way across, and then basically line it up that way, and just make sure that it's away from your curtain. Basically, it doesn't matter how high up you have it, you just want it to be up above the lights. And then as you guys can see here, basically you're just going to go every other one with the glowstone, and then you're going to go every other one with whatever color stained glass you want to use. For this one, I'm going to use the blue stained glass. And then basically once that's done, I just like to make it look a little bit more authentic and just take some nether fence and basically just put that in as if they were cables holding up the stage. You can do that however you'd like. This is just the way that I like to do it. So while this part's playing, I'm just going to do my final recap of this episode. So I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Stay tuned for episode 8. That's where we're going to do the pyro for the arena, and then we're just going to put in the finishing touches, do the scaffolding over top of the ring and the lighting and stuff like that, and then basically our arena will be completely done. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button down below. I most definitely appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much that helps me out. If you want to see the full time lapse of this video, like I've said before, guys, head down into the description to my Patreon account. If you help support me, you can see time lapses of this and other great things. There's a lot of big stuff coming out. Other than that, guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.